Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Fall of the Western Roman Empire campaign. So, rather than going straight into another war, after finishing up a war in the last episode, I figured we would do some scheming today. So, as I've discussed over the last few episodes, Augusta Juliana Nepos has a weak claim on the Eastern Empire. And if we don't attempt to press this in war, we don't have to actually go beyond the war declaration. So long as we declare war on them at some point under this claim, we will pass it on to our heir. But if we don't, it won't be inherited, and that's the end of that. So at the very least, at some point before her death, which is approaching faster than I would like, we'll need to do that. And so I want to sort of focus on that today and see if we can manufacture a situation where that might happen. The one problem in that regard is that the only time we can make that declaration is when his rule is threatened. And so what that means is somebody needs to be in open revolt or something like that. And I've been looking. Unfortunately, all of his vassals are pretty fond of him. There's nobody with negative opinion that we could try to get to, you know, make an attempt at overthrowing him or anything. So the only thing I can think of is taking our spy master and maybe not our spy master, our magister officiorum, and sowing dissent somewhere in here. And so I was looking at the map, and the only places that have even a little bit of revolt risk are the capital at Constantinople itself, which is at 3%. And then this province here, also at 3%. And that was pretty much it. There's a few with like 1. But, yeah. So, I guess we'll take a flyer on that. Right now, he's just improving our relations with that faction. So, yeah, he's just sitting here. He's not going to go anywhere. He's just going to start doing a different job there. So we're going to have him sow dissent in the capital, and we can only hope that we get some sort of like peasant uprising there, and hopefully that will be enough to allow us to make that declaration. We'll keep an eye on other opportunities though, but that is the only thing I can think of doing right now. So in the last episode, we obviously were able to take quite a bit of land, and I'm not going to, again, immediately jump into another war. I'd like to save up some money, because if we can get up to 2,000 gold, I can form another legion. And I'd really like to do that, because the legion we have has been invaluable, and so having 2 of those at our disposal would be great. Plus, they're so inexpensive to use that, you know, I can do a lot of stuff with them while saving my relations with my my vassals, because whenever I call up their levies, they get kind of upset. And so if I had like 7,000 legionaries to call upon, there's a lot of wars I could end solely with those men. So while they are, you know, potentially a little bit more expensive, it would definitely be worth it to do stuff like that. So, that's pretty much it for the time being. Let's check back in on our friend here. He's still at war. I haven't been checking whether or not these are the same wars, but he is never at peace apparently. So we're not going to be able to revoke that title from him anytime soon, which is a real shame. Again, he holds the prefecture, I guess. I'm not going to try to pronounce what it is in their language, but essentially it's the title of governor of Sicily. And since he has no holdings in Sicily, all we need to do is revoke this from him. But, sorry, usurp it from him, not revoke. But we can't usurp titles from people that are at war. I don't know why that's a thing. It's not like he has any more right to it because he's at war, but I don't know. We just can't. So we have to wait on that, unfortunately. But we are almost halfway to our new legion, so I figured this would be a good time to try to do it. because if we declare more wars, it's going to cost me 500 gold a piece to do that, and so we could very quickly diminish our treachery and set ourselves, you know, pretty far out of reach of that. So I'd rather not. I'm going to speed things along a little bit since, you know, we're not actively engaged in anything. But as you can see, our gold accumulates quite quickly. We started the episode at like 9, and now we're nearly at 1,000. Who are you? Who are your parents? Good. Good. We should pause and check in on that, because I think we need to assign somebody, or assign that person to a new spot. Can I end that? Yeah. Maybe don't kill people. Let's see. I could lock you up for that. Is it worth doing it? Who are you? Where are you? Oh, you're this guy. That's not worth it. I don't really stand to gain much from that. If it was like one of these clowns, I would definitely do it. But this bishop, while not particularly fond of me, is not of any consequence to me either. So I'll just end his plot, and that'll be that. Okay, so Marcus Salvarius, our son and heir, is now 16, technically an adult, and he turned out to be a pretty solid all-around character. He ended up being a skilled tactician, which is not bad. We could have done better, but we certainly could have done a lot worse. And it turns out that that particular skill, martial skill, is actually one of his weak points, so I guess we were lucky it was tactician and not something else, because he could have been like 20 in diplomacy, but like only 8 or something in martial skill. So I think that worked out quite well. He is pretty good. He is betrothed to this girl, who is, again, quick, so their children have a very good chance of becoming either quick or geniuses, which is great for our dynasty. And so far, her traits are pretty solid. Hopefully, she can round these out a little bit more. I'd like to see her in double digits across the board. But let's actually... It won't let me look at other prospective matches for him to see if maybe somebody better came along. But I'm content with that. We just need to wait 3 years for her to come of age. So, okay. I am not going to give him any land, because if I do that, I lose control over him as a character, and so I don't want him to break this betrothal and marry somebody else that I don't approve of. I should probably restrict that. Not that it matters, because I've already lined someone up. But I believe once I give him land, I no longer have this option. I could be wrong, but I'm not willing to chance it with this character. I'll experiment with a different character later. I can give him some honorary titles, though, potentially. Actually, are you a better diplomat? No. No, 18 is here. Okay, well, revoke honorary title. Oh, he has one. Okay. Can I give you any others? Or maybe some minor titles? Let's see. Designated regent is currently our husband. I will probably leave it at that, since our husband is, or our husband's heir is the same heir as ours, so that works out either way. I forget what this is. Court assistance. I could do that just to gain some opinion with him. Cura Epistolarum. Curator of Correspondence. And I think this was similar. This is a +10. Organizing the Imperial Calendar. And what does that do? Let's see. Responsible for the holdings of the family. I could give him that. For the wardrobe, I should give one of the... Oh, I can't give a female character this. I was going to say I could give one of my daughters this title. I don't know why, like, an empress would put a... like a male general in charge of her wardrobe. We have another commander slot open, but he is not the best suited to that. Let's see. Is he no longer the... No, he's not the Magister Militum, that's right. I will make our husband a commander then. If he dies, it's really not the end of the world. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to appoint... Oh, I can't appoint my son. Okay. Well, I will hand out some of these just to, again, butter people up. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's not really worth it because these people are all just randos in my court. Which then surprises me that I can't give it to my son because he's also in my court. But oh well, we spent enough time looking through that. Let's keep moving. Alright, yeah. What's happening here? Okay, so... I forgot who we were trying to kill and why. Okay, so Prefect Tacitus. I think he was the leader of more than one faction. He's the leader of 2 factions, both of which are decently threatening, although they're not the greatest threat. That's led by this guy here. But he's going to be harder to be rid of because he's a governor. And one that's otherwise pretty loyal. He does like me, so I'm not sure why he's undermining me as such. But oh well. Okay, we'll get that out of the way. And there's our friends there. Failure. He did not drink the wine, but was unable to uncover the conspiracy, so at least they don't know that we're onto them. What's happening here? Betrothed can marry? Who are the betrothed? Can we make that happen? No. I don't care. Oh, somebody died and we've inherited a prefecture. Okay, then we'll have to appoint a new prefect, won't we? I'm just going to accept this. She's nobody of consequence and she doesn't really like me, so probably best to be rid of her. So which title did we just get? This one. That was the title, or that was the title holder I was going to inevitably give the governorship to. So this is kind of an important spot. We can't just give it to anybody. But we did bring in quite a few people to our court that we can give land to, so we'll want to look at that. Did you ever get married? You did. Oh, but your husband died. Right, she was... I wish I could just give her the title. We can give her honorary titles. Court Jester, no. Well, that's a real shame. I guess, let's see. Gaius, you're 39? Lowborn, but we got you married already. Is there any lowborn men in my court that I didn't marry off? There were a few, because I think like everybody we brought in was lowborn, but as it stands, let's see, you're 40. Looking to be married. Really, you should have been a monk. But here's what we'll do. We will arrange a marriage between you and Maxima. Matrilineal. We'll lock it in. So any children they have will be of her dynasty because he didn't have a dynasty until now. And then I'm going to grant him that landed title. So there we go. Congratulations, not only are you nobility now, but you are also landed and married to another noble. So he just moved up in the world quite a bit. Hopefully they have some children because I don't want to just keep inheriting this back and having to deal with it. Plus the whole point of that was I want that dynasty to take over Sicily for me. Although I would need to be careful about that because that dynasty is also the king over here. And something weird could happen and that could fall out of my control Well, I'm going to try to eventually bring this into our kingdom as well. I just don't want to declare war on him because, again, that whole family's been friends of ours for a while now. So, where is this happening? Apparently there's, yeah, I was going to say, apparently there's quite a bit of disease happening here. So, what are they dying of? The dreaded plague. Oh, no. Yikes. Wait, did I click on the right person? Yeah. I caught that 549 out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, wait, if he died in 549, then why is this just happening now? But nope, that's when he was born. Damn, he didn't live very long. Luckily, they did have a son, and so that kind of took care of this. And then his son's heir is, I believe, the son's uncle. This guy. Who luckily isn't holding land anywhere else. Yeah, bubonic plague. Hopefully it doesn't spread, but likely it will. I don't know that there's much we can do about it. I know I have the option to, like, establish quarantines here. I guess we could do it. Yeah, let's do it. You've ordered a great quarantine to be placed on your realm in order to prevent the dangers caused by disease. Foreign merchants have been banned. I don't know that that's really what I intended. Oh, man. Well, boost disease resistance at least, so hopefully that'll snuff this out before it gets worse. And before it makes it to Rome. Oh god, it's spreading still. It's the fleas, people. It's the fleas. Watch the rats. Let's see. Okay. I'll try to end that if I can. Disbanded, that's good. Not a particularly threatening faction, but one less faction. A lot of people trying to kill other people here. Good. Right, yeah, sure. Oh, I probably should have stopped that. Stop this one. Good, and there we go. Okay. So, we can only hope that this does not continue to spread. It looks to have slowed down, but it did jump right after that quarantine up to here and here. Yeah, people are contracting the plague everywhere. Okay. We've got another plot in the works. Please just stay out of Rome. I'm just going to get rid of all this. If people want to assassinate people, fine. A bunch of people are going to die of plague pretty shortly anyways, so... Oh no! My grandson. Yeah, I mean, like, he's not anybody of consequence. Oh well. Probably not gonna make it through that. Sorry, bud. Man, this is getting nasty. Failure. Let's see. At least the driver was killed by his guards before my involvement could be exposed. So that's 2 failed attempts on this guy's life that we haven't been, like, associated with. What is this? Oh, finally. I'm glad it let me know. Let's go ahead and usurp that. Okay, so we've gained that title, and I'm going to give it to you, even though you're not really worthy of it. So, grant landed title. It would be... province? Yeah. So there we go. And then these guys are no longer my direct vassals anymore. Not that that was an issue. We have plenty of room in our vassal limit, but it's less vassals for me to deal with, which is always nice. I'm just going to close these and not worry about it. I became the Duchess of what? Oh, probably here. That was probably just a notification about that. But I'm glad that that's out of the way at least. Although we seem to continue to lose money here and keep getting set back to where we were at the start of the episode, which was not the plan. Oh, has usurped the title Temple of Lugos. Oh, you're expanding. That's concerning. That is concerning indeed. Okay. As long as you don't come after me, you can take any land you want, north or east. Just don't come west. Or south, for that matter. Alright, one more try here. Got to get this guy eventually. And then I should check back in on... Not that we need to go to war with the Visigoths again anytime soon. Oh, success, finally. So he is dead. Right? No, we killed the brother, this guy. They let the driver go, and he is convinced the attack was carried out by highwaymen. Good. Good, good, good. We succeeded with our plot. I'm going to close this, and I want to see how things shook out here. Not well. We killed the leader of those factions, but somebody that's less favorable to us just took it over. So I will throw some gold at that guy and see if that's enough to get him to change his tune. Again, I'm spending when I'm trying to be saving, but I don't want to have to deal with these factions. And then let's see here. 50, no. This guy, 90. Ugh, no thanks. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that be for now. I'm constantly worried about factions, because that's really the biggest threat to our rule right now. Is, like, internal threats. External stuff, unless it's something like these guys here, we're really not in danger. Because, like, these guys are pulling troops out of thin air. But everybody else plays by the same rules that we do, and right now we are pretty much more powerful than anybody that would come knocking for our territory. Recruitment drive, that's nice. Let's see. Is the plague over? It seems like it is. Do I need to end the quarantine? I do. Let's just make sure. No plague, right? Okay. Yeah, it looks to be over, so let's end that quarantine. Cool. That went pretty well. As well as a plague could go, probably. Yeah, let's just keep saving money. Or trying to, anyways. Oh, the plague is up here now. Okay, it just went right past us. Maybe I should reestablish it. Although, now that I've done that, it would cost me gold and prestige to do it again, so maybe I won't. I can't believe I didn't check up north. It looks to be dissipating in our territory, though. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't jinx it. But it looks like it kind of swept north. It's hanging out in this area now. And it's kind of fallen off. A lot less green clouds than there was. I'm just going to hope that it takes care of itself. It looks to be. Yeah, we've only got 3 provinces affected now. I completely forgot to reassign my... Oh, I need a new Frumentarius. I guess I'm going to give that to Gaius? Yeah. I would give it to my son, but of all the people in my council, the Frumentarius is the one that seems to get killed most often. I'm going to scheme in the capital, just to make sure nobody's assassinating me or anything like that. Especially not before we're able to press that claim. So you need to be converting somebody somewhere. Let's go with the capital of our new territory over there. for starters, and then we can handle everything else in that area. You don't appear to be... You're in several wars. I don't think any are relevant to what we want to do, though. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, well, nothing we can do about that. Still have an unlanded son. That's fine. He's going to inherit enough titles as it is. We can press de jure claims out there, 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 and there. There's no point in doing any of those because for 500 gold, an Imperial Conquest will net me those and significantly more. So I don't see any reason to do that. And there's still 3 titles. Oh, that was quick. You are an efficient converter there. They probably were like right on the verge or something. A lot of assassination attempts. I'm just gonna let it play out. It seemed like a lot of them were governors, and frankly our governors are the ones causing us the most trouble. So when can we reassign you? In September. Okay. So he's just gonna have to hang out there. Make sure they stay converted. Oh, we're being raided. Why didn't I get notified about that? Let's see. How many men can I call upon over here? Not a lot, apparently. Oh, well, that's my land there, so at least we have that. You guys meet here, and we'll go hit them or something. If you can lend some men to the cause as well, that'd be great. Whoa. Almost choked to death on water. What a way to go for the woman that refounded the Western Roman Empire. Cool. Where's this? Wow, you're spreading it all over, apparently. Look at you go. Okay, so you guys can merge. My daughter Opia does her homework and is always on time for her lessons. She is diligent. Cool. Diligence is a good trait. Just attack them. I'm not going to wait. Raiders. Oh, now you tell me. Oh, great. And that's a pretty sizable force, actually. How many men can I call up in these areas? I know I can get a decent amount here because these are my men. So let's call them up. They also have better initial morale. So we'll take this group plus that group, and that should be enough to handle it. One could hope anyways. You were wounded. Just don't die, because you are one of my better governors. Yeah, can we just not with these assassination attempts? Seeks to kill Duchess Junia. Yeah, maybe don't. Hold on. Are you a Prince Bishop worth locking up? You might be. Victory. Let's see. We took somebody prisoner. I'll look at that in a second. Close that, please. How loyal to me are you? You're not. So I can lock you up. 56% chance of success. If we fail, he might declare war or flee to another court. Since we have evidence that he is the leader of a plot, no one will object. Do it. Fled to the court of High Patriarch Abraham II. Who is that? Okay, that's fine. Interesting. Why did it... I don't know. Okay, and then you... I don't understand how he is the vassal of the Eastern Roman Empire when his territory is very clearly not. Oh, weird. Okay, yeah, so just that one... Just Jerusalem, and that's it. Yeah, let him flee. What happened to his title, though? That's what I'm interested in. Apparently somebody else just took it over, and this guy's a little bit nicer to me, or likes me a little bit more, so that worked out okay, I guess. Trying to kidnap somebody. Who are you? This guy? I don't know that that's worth it. I'm just going to tell him to stop. Okay. It's enough putting down plots for the time being. They're already backing off, so... That's already over. Don't know who you are. but you're of legal age now. Got raiders again. Where this time? Oh god, we got more coastline to worry about. Okay, let's see. So distrust between blah 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 and his liege. Okay, cool. Good job. Good on you. How many troops can we get here? Not enough. Yeah, we're just gonna let you get raided. Sorry. Can't be helped. Maybe your lord will do something about it. The Empress is a little bit busy. Right, well, I just checked the time and we're at about 30 minutes, so I figure I end it here. There's no point in running like a 40-minute episode if it's not going to be, you know, to make sure we get a war finished or, you know, to do anything specific. So, at least we were able to ride out the bubonic plague. Nobody in our dynasty died. Nobody important. Anyways, at least, let's see. Did your... Oh, no, he didn't make it. So somebody in our dynasty did die, but again, nobody important. He was never going to inherit anything. So yeah. How did you end up? So you're just and diligent. She's actually not terrible, but at 13, she doesn't have a lot more room to grow. And she's still yet to hit double digits in anything. So not going to be a fantastic character by any means. But we were marrying her off to... the Frisians, this Frankish kingdom anyways, so it doesn't matter all that much. We're just trying to get a foot in the door with the Franks, and she will certainly do that for us. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.